Hi, it's John the Pizza Guy. I'm back. I made a focaccia. So what I did is I started with Caputo 00 flour. I made a dough. I let it rise. And I pushed it down a few times. Then I spread it out in a roasting pan with extra virgin olive oil. I put some San Marzano tomatoes crushed on top, some garlic, some black pepper, some cut up and diced Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to put it into the oven. So the oven's been burning all day since it's probably about noon, and fire's still going. I threw a few more logs in. They're actually just drying out. They'll ignite in about 30 minutes to an hour. And I'm going to check the base of the oven, see what temperature. It should be like between 300 and 400 degrees to start baking. So rather than cooking a pizza, quite quickly, like 90 seconds, the focaccia I want to bake it slower at a lower temperature. So 300 to 400, 425, probably at the max. It'll cook it nice and slow, and then you'll have a nice crisp crust. All right, we'll check the fire. 340, 370, 422, 441. It's gonna be perfect baking temperature for focaccia. And the fire is going off now, just like I said. The biggest thing with focaccia is you need to make sure that you have oil on both sides of the dough, so that dough will almost like cook and fry in that pan. So the fire is getting hot. All right. I knocked the fire down a bit, but it's really getting hot. So I'm gonna watch the focaccia very closely to see if it gets too hot, and if so, I'll pull it out. I'll turn it around so it cooks evenly. But I guarantee the oven is probably over 600 degrees now, and that was a matter of minutes. I have turned the focaccia once. I'm going to double check the temperature of the oven, but I want to make sure that it's cooking evenly. And with the fire this hot, it's going to cook quite quickly. All right, the focaccia is done. I like mine well done, so it's a little darker than most may like, but I actually prefer it really has some good char on it. It's been about 15-20 minutes in the oven, about 400 to 500 degrees. Let's put it on a plate and let's try it. Focaccia's done. I just add a little bit of Parmesan on it just for a little bit more flavor. Let's cut it up, and Pete's gonna try it. Pete, give it a try. How is it?
Yeah.
How would you rate it? 1 to 10.
About 9.5.
Well, that's a pretty good score. Not bad. You like John the Pizza Guy? Does he make good pizza? Good night.